miles down the highway towards Salt Lake City, and there's a big sign with John Cobb on it and all the records he set. And I think Captain Easton's records are on there and the Bluebird records. Yeah.
Squared off on it.
That's not too bad.
Don Vesco, 36 years old, quiet-spoken, a truly gentle man who for 20 years has been perhaps one of the most unlikely candidates to search out world speed records.
Outside the cones?
Well, to the right of him. If you went on the right side, is that where the drag
Well, you'd
turned
be
around?
outside, yeah. You'd be outside the cones.
He's established 19 world records
Run on
here.
the left of the cones going back.
He once traveled toward those mountains at 281 miles per hour. He's returned with the sports world, including CBS, to see him go for the big one. At the Bonneville Salt Flats this week, one of the most daring feats in motorcycle history was attempted. Not before a carny-type, hyped-up, conned crowd, but in the silence, the emptiness of one of the loneliest places on the face of the earth did El Cajon, California's Don Vesco encapsulate himself in this torpedo-like affair and seek out not only a world speed record for motorcycles, but one of the ultimate barriers in motorsport, 300 miles per hour on two wheels.
You got the course cleared up now, so it's all yours.
The qualifying run, the 21-foot, 900-pound, $60,000 Yamaha Streamliner, the Silver Bird, ready to take flight. Vesco lying on his back with 6 inches of visibility. It is one of the most daring and delicate balancing acts one will ever witness.
30 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour.
Twin TZ 750cc Yamaha engines burst into life.
Like a rock pile out here.
Vesco is ready for the go-ahead. At day's end, his thoughts could now zero in on the assault at 300 miles per hour. At dawn the next day, Vesco made ready for a run at the record. The American Motorcycle Association's Dave Despain strolled along with him to the starting line.
What's the motivation for you? The fastest man on two wheels. What does that mean to you?
Well, to me, it's just self-satisfaction that, I've done something that I've set out to, to attempt to do. A lot of people set goals, and can never achieve them, and I've been able to achieve, what I went out to do, which was break the world's land speed record for motorcycles.
Yeah, but there's another step because you're already the holder of that record. There must be more to it than that.
Yeah.
What's the next goal?
Well, the goal right now is I want to try to break 300 because I went 287 last year on my fastest run, and I'd like to go to 300. I was the first motorcyclist to ever go over 250, and I think I was the first one to go over 275, and I'd like to make it over 300. And then I don't know what we'd do from there, maybe try 400 or something like that.
Contact with the earth. He balances this craft at over 200 miles per hour. There's no margin for trouble.
I went down once and it stayed down. That was about 260, and it was from a blown tire. The other time that I fell down and I seized an engine and it went down, and when I put the chute out, it came back up on the wheels. So I just pulled the clutch in and coasted to a stop.
Here, a 12-mile-per-hour breeze can be as disastrous to the project as a gale.
Well, I can feel any breeze. Yeah, what it does, it tips like a sailboat. In other words, you know, if you're running in a sailboat across the water and the wind picks up a little bit, the sailboat tips over a little more. So this does the same thing, except it doesn't have a keel under it to hold it upright. You can't just lay it over on the rail, you know, and keep going. You've got to correct the steering and pick it back up and try to hold it upright.
On his first try at over 260 miles per hour, Vesco is knocked down by a gentle breeze. He skidded for 3/4 of a mile. A microphone on board indicated Vesco was all right and a candidate for an award, perhaps coolest man of the year.
I'm all right, just tip me up. Yep, just tip me over. You got it up there?
I'm not here.
Yeah, it started getting me going like that, and I got out of it, and I let it straighten out, and then I got on it hard again.
What happened?
Well, the wind got me and just started whipping around, down it went.
How far did it stay down?
I don't know. I can't remember if I got through the 4 or not. I think I got through the 4. Okay, and then but it wouldn't get into high gear. I could only get it in 4th, so I just run it in 4th gear. And it's 4th or 5th. I'm not sure which gear it was in.
How quick do you think it was going when it laid over?
I don't know. You have to ask the guys at the timer, because I know I got through there before it went down.
You get a time on it?
You try again today?
I doubt if I get it done by today. I'll be out in the morning.
It seems so easy to follow a straight line over the flattest place on Earth, but Bonneville in its subtleties is one of the most difficult race courses there is. Particles of salt had invaded the engine compartment. The twin TZ-750s would have to be completely cleaned and checked before this Earth astronaut would launch another try at 300 miles per hour. It was a bit of the unbelievable when the next morning the Silver Bird was ready to fly again. Vesco, a captive, cramped into the most claustrophobic cockpit ever developed. No room to move his head, exactly enough toe space to shift the standard Yamaha 6-speed transmission. The body damage has been smoothed over, engine and running gear thoroughly checked, but it's up to Vesco in full flight to discover if Bonneville has taken the upper hand. As the cover is locked in place, it's hard to believe that anyone could be so calm after crashing at 200 miles per hour the previous day. Don Vesco is now in his own world. There is only the rider and his machine and the opponent. 10 miles of lonely solitude with which he has to contend.
Back and do it later.
So Don Vesco's second effort here at the Bonneville Salt Flats to hit that barrier of 300 miles per hour, as well as establish a new world motor record, comes a little short. Not because of the man, not the machine, but because of this play. It was to be several weeks and a complete overhaul of the Yamaha Silver Bird before motorcyclist Don Vesco, in the fall of 1975, made his final assault on 300 miles per hour. At 90 miles per hour, he lifts the skid pads. He leaves the first mile marker, going 149.399 miles per hour. At the second mile marker, speed now 260.405 miles per hour. Exiting the 3 mile marker, the speed escalates to 274.833 miles per hour. At 4 miles, top speed now 289.615. He is about to enter the measured mile. 298.211 as he leaves the 5-mile marker, and he is into the record-setting area of the course. The 6-mile marker. Speed, 307.645 miles per hour. Inside of 1 hour, Don Vesco turned the Yamaha Superbird about and made another run at over 300 miles per hour to establish the new world land speed record at 303.812 miles per hour.